it or not, I was a Boy Scout for a very short amount of time, and one of the things that you always do whenever you go to a campsite is to always leave the campsite in better condition than whenever you got there. So I'm trying my best to be a good apartment guest and clean up the whole house before I leave tomorrow. I probably won't have time tomorrow because of rehearsals and waddy and whatnot, so I'm trying to get the bulk of it done today. I still don't know if I have rehearsal tonight. There's discussions with our director Andy whether or not I would need to be there or not. So fingers crossed that I got a free night. It's goddamn gorgeous outside today.
I don't remember you. I don't recall a single thing we used to say or do. What dancing in the park, what laughter.
So I may or may not still have to go to rehearsal tonight. My call is technically 9:30. It's like 5:30 right now. It's getting a little dark. It's a late call, 9:30. But he said to text him at 8:30 to see if they need me. So right now, I guess I'm gonna go for a walk. I need to memorize my lines, and I don't really feel like being in the apartment anymore. I've just been sitting down the whole day after I clean up. I did a lot of research on agencies and management and casting directors and all that kind of stuff that goes into living in New York. And frankly, my head's all in a jumble about the whole thing. It's so intimidating, you know. It's just a whole nother world, a whole nother way of doing it that I've never been a part of, you know. I'm usually just getting used to meeting the company I'm auditioning for right then that day. All right.
In the dark, what smoldering fireplace that lit your face with every spark. And if I loved you once before, somehow I can't recall it anymore.
It's not that I'm afraid, but I guess I am a little scared. You know, it's a new thing. There's a lot of unknowns, and I've always been a much better planner than a improviser. I like to have an idea of what's going to happen, and there's just a lot, you know, up in the air. You just never know what's going to happen. But that's part of the life that I've chosen, I guess. And it's a little scary and a little intimidating. That's really all there is.
That was another girl. You're not at all like her.
I mean, whenever I made the decision to make sure I stayed in Oklahoma for about a year and a half to get my finances or to get myself kind of settled into life and kind of figure out things before I made a big jump into the future, I had that plan. I had that kind of base, you know. I had things were unexpected still, but they still had that security of being at home. But I'm pretty sure I went about as far as I could go in Oklahoma. I went as far as I could progress within the standings of Oklahoma. And I want a little bit more than that. I want to see how far I can go. And the truth is, you can only do that if you leave. If you go out and try to do the big scary things, go out into the unknown, venture out past the world, do that rite of passage. And the truth is, Oklahoma's not going to sink into the ocean. Texas is more likely going to do that than Oklahoma, as far as proximity is concerned. So home will always be there. The possibilities of the future, there's only a time window. And I got to do it while I can. Scary as it is, intimidating as it is, as much as the nerve of thinking about doing it makes me need to go outside and pace around a bit, I just got to go out and do it. And I'm very glad that I've taken the steps to do it. I'm having a lot of fun here in Texas. That was kind of a step outside of my comfort zone. And I think New York's going to be another great chapter.
I can't, I won't, I don't.
Just got the call. Time to go to rehearsal.
That was another time. another time and place. And though you bear a faint resemblance, you're another face. Yes, I was wrong. This moment isn't you, because I can't